There is an island off the shores of Toronto that is home to the most haunted lighthouse in the entire world. Apparently, the first keeper of this lighthouse was murdered more than 200 years ago. And local legend says you can still hear his spirit haunting the grounds. But that's probably just an urban myth, right? So it looks like there's only one man fit to investigate the world's most haunted lighthouse. Okay, Harry Potter's busy solving some other thing, so it looks like I'll have to go. I made myself a coffee, packed a Mr. Beast chocolate bar, and an emergency $20. Then I headed outside and called the lighthouse to see if I could get any information.
When we come to see the teddy bears are here to play.
That's all I got. I'm kind of scared. Now, I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe other people when they say they believe in ghosts, which kind of make me believe in ghosts. Does that make sense? So to conquer my fear of other people's fear of ghosts, I'm gonna be placing my hand on the lighthouse for an entire hour. Now, if I'm able to accomplish this, I get to eat a Mr. Beast chocolate bar. Let's do it. I hopped on my bike and headed downtown to the docks. Now, if I look a little scared, it might be because I stayed up late last night watching a documentary on the lighthouse keeper who was murdered.
The two thugs gave Mueller a savage beating. One of them decided to take things further. They chopped his arms off, killing Mueller.
I couldn't give in to the fear though. I had to go and see the most haunted lighthouse in the world. Once I arrived at the docks, I got in line for the ferry and saw that tickets were $9. Okay, so I forgot to bring any money with me. I can go back home and get some money and come back. Or and then, as I was swimming, I remembered my emergency $20. And then I went on the ferry instead of swimming there. Once I got in the ferry, the fear of the lighthouse returned. And when we arrived at the island, I might have been a little nervous. I got off the ferry and saw it sail away. We're at this dock here, and we gotta walk all the way over to the lighthouse. I'm kind of scared. I took one last look at my beloved city and began the long trek to the other end of the island, where I would finally arrive at the most haunted lighthouse in the entire world. There it stood off in the distance, taunting me, knowing that it got away with murder and it might strike again without notice. But I couldn't give in to the fear. I approached the lighthouse and my spine shivered. Each step a reminder of the murder that took place here more than 200 years ago. It's no wonder the door was painted red. So this is the world's most haunted lighthouse. And for the next 60 minutes, I'm gonna be keeping my hand on the lighthouse. Okay, I'm kind of scared. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. With my hand on the lighthouse, I heard a noise coming from inside. But it was probably just my imagination, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts. The red door was creeping me out a little bit, so I walked around to the other side of the lighthouse. No matter what I did, I kept feeling like I was being watched. Time lost all meaning. I didn't know if I'd been there a minute or 10. I knew ghosts and spirits and poltergeists weren't real. I've always known that, but I had to persist. I really wanted that chocolate bar. Okay, I think I hear noises. I'm not even joking. What was that? I was starting to get a little anxious, so I began walking around to the other part of the wall. I'm not scared, 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 I'm not scared. My mind kept coming back to the murder that happened here 200 years ago. So the story went like this. The first keeper of this lighthouse was here during the War of 1812. A man by the name of John Paul Rattlemuller. And it was a well-known fact that the lighthouse keeper made his own whiskey. So 2 soldiers came to pay him a visit, but Rattlemuller did not want to do business with them. So in a fit of rage, the soldiers murdered the lighthouse keeper and buried his corpse. I couldn't wait for this challenge to be over. I made my way back to the front of the lighthouse and decided to give my mother a call and ask her about the time she talked with a psychic. My mom went to a psychic once, and the psychic told her that her dad's ghost was in her house. Hey, Mom?
Yep.
Remember when you went to a psychic once?
Yes.
What did the psychic tell you about your dad?
I have a strong male father figure coming through.
Didn't he say like you saw like the ghost in your house or something?
He said she walked me to my house to go down a long hallway. But why are you asking me these questions?
No, I'm curious. Do you believe in ghosts?
Why? What happened?
No, nothing. Okay, I gotta go.
No, you don't do that to me. Stop me. Tell me what happened. Tell me. Tell me. That's not fair. Can you just tell me why? Did you see something?
I gotta go. Bye. I didn't want to believe her. I know ghosts aren't real. There probably wasn't even anybody murdered here. Oh boy. And even if there was, their ghost isn't haunting this place. But this challenge was almost over. I was almost done. I could practically taste that Mr. Beast chocolate bar. Finally get my Mr. Beast chocolate bar. I guess there's no such thing as ghosts.